Defeat today in the League Cup. What is your assessment of that?
Disappointing, obviously. We want to stay in the cup. It's a cup that we really wanted to push on and get to the final of. That was our target pre-season for this one. It's disappointing to go out the way we did, letting in two rather sloppy goals. And yeah, it was just disappointing, really.
Can you pinpoint it just now, like what happened out there?
They wanted it more. They came down here, they won most of the challenges, they won most of the headers. I think defensively we looked fine. They created a few chances. Lauren Dolbeer made some great saves today. But you can't play any team and expect to win a game when you don't win the headers, you don't win the tackles, you don't get first to the ball, win the second balls. Especially when you come up against it's probably the best team within our league. We play like that in the league, we'll be beaten easily. So we need to make sure that we learn from this today again, and we go and we don't make the same mistakes that we did out there today.
What is it going to take? Because this is the second defeat to Coventry this year and at home. They've come down, they've been physical, they've played the ball, they've not let you really get on the ball, especially today. What is it going to take?
We'll come up with something. This was different today. Last game, we were the better team. They scored two. One was an unmarked corner, similar to today, and the second one was a long-range strike from Formo. Great goal. But you can't give her that much time. So we were actually the better team last game for most of that game. Today, we weren't the better team. We didn't deserve to win anything. So we just need to reset back to where we were at the beginning of the season, first half of the season, and go out there and want to win the game. You can't turn up against Coventry and expect to win. You've got to earn it. And today we didn't deserve it. Coventry earned it. Fair play to them. Good luck to them in the next round. And hopefully we can learn from our mistakes, ready for the league game.
Was a worry today the lack of attack up front and the lack of chances?
Again, we're not creating much today. We haven't really created. We've created a few things, but that's not just the forwards. That's everybody. Our passing throughout the whole team was poor today. Our decision making was poor. Again, lessons to be learned. We'll discover what lessons there are in analysis over the next few days, and then we'll go into training and hopefully start putting some of that right. It's going to be a long week of training. We've got a really, really tough game obviously next Sunday. Plymouth going into extra time with Crawley might help us a bit because they've now got to play extra time and travel back, but we shouldn't have to rely on that. They're a good team. They've beaten us. We want to beat them. So we need to be ready, and we cannot play like we did today. I think some positives from today. I think Jess Lure is back in the squad now. She's back from her injury. I think Lauren Dolbeer played really well. And like I said, solidly at the back. I think we looked good. We just aren't creating chances, and we aren't looking after that ball in possession. And football's a hard game, and it's even harder if you haven't got the ball. And that's the problem. We keep giving the ball away. And you talk about Coventry pressing us. It was nice to watch, they pressed us high, didn't let us have any time on the ball, showed us which way they wanted us to go, not which way we wanted to go. And we should be looking at saying, well, actually we should be doing that, not them.
And what are you wanting from your players this week in training, and not only that, in the game? Because training's one thing, but the game day's different.
Yeah, and that's it. But training, you can come and watch us at training, and it's exceptional. The level, the intensity, professionalism is brilliant. We come out here, we couldn't pass the ball for 10 yards for 45 minutes of the game. It's not good enough. And but there's reasons for it, so we'll find out what the reasons are. Like I said, we'll look at the analysis and we'll go over that, and we'll hopefully identify why this happened. And it's just anything, isn't it? It's like every week you play your game, whether you win or lose, you assess it, and then you move on and you try and learn from it.